crap, why is there bubbles? Okay. What's up, guys? Do you see some kind of bubbles on the screen? That is weird. Shit, what happened? Okay, let me get rid of the bubbles. Okay, sorry about that. I think I accidentally pressed some kind of effect. Oh, there's some kind of effect. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was some kind of effect, guys. Okay, sorry. I thought it was something that went wrong. Okay, guys. What's up, guys? Currently now in Basel, so just went to the Christmas market. It was very nice. It's been a long while since we really had a chance to relax and enjoy the nice. I've never had warm red wine before. That was quite nice, thank you guys for waking up, man. I didn't know it was like wow. Okay. Anyway, good that you woke up, and at the same time also it's good to know about why I did the video. What's up, Evelyn? Nice to see you from NYC. Hey DC, what's up, guys? What's up? And I think it's evening time, probably close to dinner time in the US. Warm wine with apple pie. Yeah, that's right, Legal Crypto. I've never had the warm wine before. It was actually quite nice. My wife kind of didn't really like it, but she had a little bit, and then after that, she says the rest she wants to pass to me. Then we would like to try Bailey's cream with hot chocolate, but that wasn't available. And it's nice. It's really nice. The weather is good. We have something similar in Singapore called the Pasar Malam, but it's just nicer when the weather is all cool and everything. And I really enjoyed it, man. I mean, it's just nice to walk through the old town, and apparently every city in Switzerland has an old town, and it's very clean, guys. I really enjoyed the whole experience. Although it's 3 degrees, not very used to the kind of cold, but I guess being here for almost close to 2 weeks, I actually enjoyed the whole experience. So okay, now I would like to talk about the video that I made yesterday regarding, hey Ash. By the way, Ash, I already renewed your. I mean, basically I unbanned you from the Telegram, so I'm not sure what you did. Just don't do whatever you're doing, because we don't know, we don't really check. So if you come up some meme or something like that, then potentially you probably got banned. But all good, you're already reinstated. Hi there from oh wait, let me see. Hi there from Belgium. Hey, what's up, man? Okay, guys, so yesterday I spoke about Operation Dragon Slayer. Now, for the people who are super pro Bitcoin, sorry I hurt your feelings, okay? It wasn't about the code, it wasn't about the algorithm. This is about strategy on hedging. This is what potentially could happen. So please, let's not have selective hearing, okay? All right? Sorry if I hurt your feelings or whatnot, huh? Okay, because I'm here to make money. I'm here to hedge, and I was sharing my strategy. Okay, so for those people who are always very uptight about altcoins and whatnot. Okay, so EOS, when I did the trade on 30th of July at $1.54, it is now up 70.78% against US dollars. Of course, against Bitcoin, we got smashed. All right, and Quantum made the recommendation. That is literally down 50.32% against BTC, but we are up around. Okay, for me, because I did multiple trades, I'm up at least 167,000 USD. So in terms of profit, I made, but in terms of BTC, I'm down. Okay, so LTC. Now LTC was something that I did in July, from July till September, $30 to $42, and I'm up 245% on the USD portion. OMG was a call that we made, I think in I can't really exactly remember, but I remember that I gave the call when it was BTC 0.0015. Okay, and of course, it's down against BTC, but that was $5 to $6, and now it's back up to $8.46 as of today. So that's up 100 and that's up slightly 42%. So it's up 42%. So guys, just so you know, okay, those who are purely on Bitcoin, then that's great. Okay, then that's great. Okay, but I am talking for the fact that we have had a very strong bull run in Bitcoin alone in the past 2 months or so. Okay, 3 months or so, ever since it was 5,000 after the hard fork, when Segwit 2x was not going to go through. Bitcoin had its phenomenal rise, and then after that you had Bitcoin Cash come into the picture, and Bitcoin Cash rose up to 2,500 at a peak, and then after that very quickly sold down. Okay, very quickly sold down, went to sub 1,000 for a very short time. After that, stabilized at 1,200 to 1,600 as of now. Now, if you look at the volume, right, you are going to see for the fact that Bitcoin Cash is having more volume than Bitcoin. Okay, so you are now in this scenario where how come Bitcoin Cash isn't having any price movement or any price uptrend, but you're seeing, hey, what's up, Iha? Okay, so and you're seeing Bitcoin having less volume but trending upwards significantly. So it's really strange, guys. Okay, I think for the fact that, let's be smart a little bit. Okay, Bitcoin Cash is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Now, there's people who are against Bitcoin Cash. Okay, that's fine. That's you. Maybe you're someone who's very interested in you don't believe in it. Sure, I'm not here to debate whether who is going to have the control of the network or not. I'm here literally just to talk about who is having the majority of the mining power, who has more Bitcoin, and who can control both sides very easily. So we are not here to debate whether or not I should or should not. Okay, I'm here to just share the strategy, and altcoins will serve a purpose in this space. Okay, and if you don't believe in altcoins, then don't invest in altcoins. But altcoins are here to stay. Bitcoin, on the other hand, undermines a lot of government's financial instruments, and also the market itself. It disrupts their business, guys, because you must understand that from a government perspective, I do not want my people, the citizen, to bypass my currency. Okay, it is a business in itself. And if I allow Bitcoin to be in my country, or widespread people are using Bitcoin, then why the heck did I create my currency for? You know? So China has that kind of influence. China can create such measures. China can ban mining, all right? And China has already shown that it can ban ICOs. It can clean up any exchanges that are currently now, already most of the exchanges are no longer in China. They have already moved to Hong Kong or other countries. Okay? You can clearly see the tweet. Also, okay, if you saw the tweet from John McAfee, he is not here to debate with you whether Bitcoin Cash is real or not, whether Bitcoin Cash is going to be better than Bitcoin. This is not about that. It is about who has the most money to move the market. Also, there was someone who, of course, commented from the code perspective. He was saying, Bitcoin Cash has an algorithm that will prevent too much hashing power from the Bitcoin network too much hashing power to be dedicated to Bitcoin. You are someone who is probably definitely more versed than me on the coding. I'm not here to talk about the coding. I'm here to talk about the manipulation of volume from one exchange to another exchange. Who has the most control right now? You must understand it's the China miners. Okay, the China miners have been having the majority of the hashing power. If you are someone who is, of course, interested in hashing, and you are someone who is interested you're a miner, you're interested in coding, then yeah, obviously you know what I'm talking about. So control is everything here, guys. Okay, I'm just here to share my hedging strategy. So as I mentioned, okay, I have a few questions that I would like to put out to you guys as well. Why make BTC look bad? When to make it look bad? So my thoughts are 10K, which is when I did the video yesterday, it was sub 9,000. Now it's already 9,300. That means it's $700 more. People were expecting for the fact that they could short Bitcoin or at least gradually move up to 10,000 by next month when CME or CBOE launches their Bitcoin futures. Okay, then you can earn. Then the miners can earn on both sides, and also maybe the banks can earn on the shorting. Who knows, guys? A lot of people can be coordinating this so that everyone else can make, institutions can make money, and the retail investors are left with literally a really bad looking portfolio. You see, this is what's happening, guys. This is what's happening, and it's very frustrating because no one actually knows when this play will play out, whether will it play out. It may be just someone who has a lot of Bitcoin Cash writing just to create FUD. But like I said, I'm not basing it on the Reddit article. I'm basing it for the fact that I've listened to a few people who have connections or who have friends in the China government, all right? And it's a matter of whether I choose to believe this person or not. I can say, hey, Ryan, you're just being an idiot, okay? Why are you believing one person's words? Where's the proof? Like I said, guys, these people are within inner circles, within China. They're not going to come out and show their faces because information is power. They will definitely be in the circle. They don't have to share shit with you, right? Neither do I have to share shit with you, because at the end of the day, you look at what's happening right now. There are two sides: people who love it, right? People who love it and people who don't, right? So this is the problem, okay? And this is what's happening, and it's great to at least be able to put it out there. At least I'm upfront. I'm sharing the strategy, and I know that a lot of people who follow tend to also invest in altcoins. So what will happen to altcoins? Okay, altcoins will obviously, right? Altcoins will obviously not benefit from this, okay, and at the same time, altcoins will really get hurt. Okay, altcoin portfolios are gonna get hurt. Now, you see, by switching to this strategy, it becomes also dangerous. It is you are like exiting your altcoins, okay, that could potentially move upwards. Now, when I say which altcoins, I also am very specific. I also can be biased because I am personally invested in these altcoins. But nonetheless, I've already justified why these altcoins would potentially do better if there is a correction, because they already have an existing ecosystem. All right, they already have pre-existing businesses. They have existing revenue or things that are going to be built on top of it. Right? So this is what's happening. And I can't say that I can I'm not here to control, guys. I'm just here to share the information. Okay? Yeah. So it's all good. So now the other question that I have, other than profit and power, is there a darker plan that links Chinese governments to have the influence over the China miners? So could there be so here's the theory. The China miners probably cannot leave the country. They cannot set up shop elsewhere because they probably didn't plan for the ban to happen in a short span of time. The Chinese government officials already know who they are, or at least the authorities already know who they are, will ban them from traveling. And if they don't comply or close their mining farms, they could be put in jail. A fine is something that they're not afraid of. But if they're going to be put in jail, that's very detrimental. So we have to think along those lines as well. And China is not like a liberal country as much as they are very advanced in their technology, guys. Okay, but they are not as liberal as the US, North America, or the European countries. Okay, you want to have a voice, you have to probably have some power or connection to government officials and whatnot. Okay, it's very, very different. Now, miners own both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, so they can move from one crypto to another. This is obviously a given as well, right? So all the while, they have been mining Bitcoin, and then they created Bitcoin Cash because there was obviously no consensus from the core devs to allow a larger block immediately. The idea was to just have SegWit 2x, upgrade to activate SegWit, and then after that upgrade to the 2 megabyte blocks. Suddenly that didn't fall through. Now we have Bitcoin Cash. And Bitcoin Cash just recently showed its muscle more than one occasion, with the recent one overtaking Ethereum for a very short span of time. Now, if and the algorithm is true that a certain amount of hashing power can only be dedicated before it will somehow be halted and whatnot, okay, then that's good, right? Because you cannot continuously just dedicate hashing power to it. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. That's good. That means Bitcoin cannot just suddenly die. Neither was I actually saying about Bitcoin dying or whatever. I was never saying Bitcoin dying, guys. I was saying for the fact that Bitcoin can actually be sold off significantly, and then after that you will have people who will move their money to Bitcoin Cash, or the miners manipulating the price of Bitcoin Cash, making Bitcoin Cash just, people will just FOMO, guys. Okay, people will just FOMO and start liquidating their Bitcoin, selling off all their altcoins and jumping onto the Bitcoin Cash train. Right? So a lot of our altcoins are all pegged to Bitcoin. None of them are pegged to BCH. There's no BCH pairing other than BCH USD, BCH USD Tether, and BCH BTC. Right? So altcoins will all suffer. Now, the ones that will possibly maybe not suffer are the ones that have an ecosystem or very strong institutional support. Now, will they get hit? Of course they will get hit, because when BTC value drops, right, you're going to see for the fact that they're going to get hit as well. So this is the issue here, guys. Okay? And no one can know when exactly it will play out. No one knows. I would love to give you that kind of indication, but right now I'm just hedging. That's all. Okay? And the strategy is very simple. Being that I've already had made profits from all these various altcoins, I am going to go into I'm going to go into fiat, or I'm going to go into BCH just to play safe. Just to play safe. Because you see, even if a correction occurred in all these altcoins, I went in kind of early enough and comfortable enough that I don't mind holding it with my initial capital that I invested in. Now you have to listen to the words. I am comfortable because for the fact that I was comfortable with the price point that I entered in, and my average price is okay even if there is a correction in BTC. Now, for people who have entered into the altcoin scene, or you're new, you don't know what's happening, why this is happening, okay, you have a few choices. If your portfolio isn't as significant at the moment, you can just take a wait and see approach, because it may not happen, guys. The bloody Operation Dragon Slayer could be all but a bunch of BS, and yeah, it may be a bunch of BS, but you know what? Bitcoin is almost close to 10,000 without stopping. There was no significant correction. It is just one straight train all the way up, with our current market cap at what? Close to 270 billion, or is it 280 billion, with 150 billion market cap on Bitcoin. Doesn't that get you thinking maximalist? Like, are you guys like just so ignorant for the fact that your price could also be very well be manipulated, and you're okay with that, Because yeah, I understand that you all are not interested in the altcoins, but altcoins serve a purpose, guys. Okay, altcoins will definitely be in this space whether you like it or not, because at the end of the day, there are going to be developments in these spaces, because there is a team, there is someone you can speak to, there is a leader that you can at least have a conversation with. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Yeah, I don't see it dying. I don't see Bitcoin suddenly becoming non-existent or whatnot. It's the people's money, it's already been kind of established. Now, it's all about the control that we're talking here now, okay? It's just about the control. Okay, yeah, okay, so wait, so there's a comment here. You need to realize that nearly every person I'm speaking to is saying they are done with the banks and are looking to crypto for their savings. Yeah, sure. Look, they are seeing for the very first time that when they put their money into an asset, it is actually growing, unlike if they were to have their money in the bank account, okay? Unlike having their money in the bank account and the money doesn't grow at all, it is just sitting there. There's zero interest. I think in certain countries, you're actually having to pay to put your money in the bank, you know? And I think that people are tired with the overall banking system, right? I mean, I used to be in that system, but now I'm someone who is actually looking at investments outside, you know? But you know what? The financial instruments that we know of today, okay, are changing. They are interested in this space. Now, we are very small, guys. We are small in market cap. Whether you like it or not, it's only 260 billion. Yeah, we started off at 30 billion at the beginning of the year. But can you imagine that now we are at 280 billion, okay? But we're still small. We are still small. We could potentially be manipulated. 30 billion to 20 million could easily move something. And it could create either euphoria or fear. You see? And I just want you guys to know that diversification is important. That was all I am trying to say. Okay? Will this market eventually hit 500 billion? I'm pretty certain it will. Will it potentially even hit 1 trillion? Definitely. Because blockchain technology is here to stay, guys. Okay, blockchain technology is here to stay. But the kind of stuff that we are invested in, will everything be successful? Definitely not. But I know that there are people who are very, very good at flipping ICOs and going for small, low cap cryptos. I'm personally interested in investing in the large market cap. You know, it's preference, guys. Okay, it's preference. There's no right or wrong, right? It's more of just sharing, having a conversation with my viewers, and also, like I said, ecosystem. I'm very big on ecosystem coins, especially coins that work well with each other, or they can serve a multi-purpose against a cross-chain, right? It's not something where it's one-dimensional. And if that particular cryptocurrency can achieve that, why isn't my money in there? It just makes sense because it forms part of the overall infrastructure. It serves a purpose. It's not like it's made for just ICO and then after that people just throw it away. But they are scam coins. Okay, so guys, thank you so much that I just wanted to share this. I just want to make it clear. I'm not here to bash Bitcoin. I'm not here to insult people who are investing in Bitcoin. I'm just sharing the strategy. Operation Dragon Slayer is potentially could happen. You know, it's not that it will, but it could. And I've already heard it more than once. I've heard it from people who have various levels of status and influence. It's not like I made it up. So happened that it was an article. Fine, maybe it's coincidental. I don't know. But I'm just here to hedge. I'm just here to make the hedging strategy very clear. What are the options? How my personal portfolio has been doing. That's all. You know, it's just sharing, guys. You know, and if you want to take it as advice, you take it as advice. You go and adjust it because I don't know what you have, right? You don't have to do exactly what I said, but you can just have some thought. Just reflect. If it happens and you already hedge, then good. If it happens and you feel that, wow, it's a buying opportunity, you can buy. Because if it really drops based on the article to 1,000, which I find is very far-fetched. But you know why 1,000? Because that's potentially the cost at the moment to create one Bitcoin. Okay? So, if it really falls to that price, I'm definitely getting in, guys. I'm definitely buying Bitcoins. But if you ask me, would I want to buy now? I am very hesitant to buy Bitcoins. I am very, very hesitant. Because I find that, yes, Bitcoin could go up potentially in the future, but why is it going up so quickly? Please, Have a proper reason. If you want to comment, just say, can you justify the current price? I think I saw a tweet by someone who says that Bitcoin price is justified at the current price point now because of the number of accounts, the number of money flow into it, the amount of the number of country adoption, yeah, more people, you know what not, yeah, okay. I saw a tweet. I think what's his name, Tracy. Is there a guy called Tracy something? Okay, anyway, I saw his tweet. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, makes sense. You know, if there are more people, more accounts being open on Coinbase and whatnot. But come on, guys. I mean, look, if Bitcoin was 30 million, then okay, maybe it's kind of easy to move it collectively. But if you're talking about the fact that the market cap is currently 150 billion, isn't it about time for some kind of a cash out, you know, to close off the books? Come on, you guys, some of you are even traders. Are you telling me that you're just gonna run everything? You're not gonna cash out, say, 20 to 30%? You've had a nice run of 100% in less than a month, right? Or at least 2 months. You're not gonna take out some of that? Let's not kid ourselves, people. Okay? We're talking on a bigger scale. I'm not talking about the retail investors here. Okay? So, yeah, there you go. Okay, you cashed out at 7,003. Fine, it's okay, right? It's okay. You obviously had a good run yourself, and you decided to take profit at 7,003. It's fine, you know. And I think there's always going to be buying opportunities. This whole year has just been simply too amazing, right? And we had July correction. We had all the various forks happening over and over and over again. Yeah. So guys, when next month, when you have Bitcoin futures coming, how is that going to turn out? You know, there's going to be more speculation. All right, there's going to be more speculation. There's going to be more activities in the market. There's going to be definitely more. Hey, what's up, Crypto Anand? Yeah, and Ethereum could be a. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. Ethereum is also one of my recommendations as well. Ever since it was $9, I recommended it. And when it went up to $50, I was talking about it. Even $150, I was talking about it. $300, I was talking about it. When it went down from $300 all the way to $190, I said buy some more. Currently now it's $460, right? Guys, you have been watching me for some of you have been watching me for the longest time. I am just here to just share and make sure that you are invested in the right things. Okay, KNC, OMG, unfortunately cannot be considered safe havens at the moment. Are they part of an ecosystem? Yes, they are, but not now because they don't have their mainnet. Okay, it's not up yet. So when there's no mainnet, token utility cannot be implemented, you know. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. Really, thank you so much. What I was about to say, okay, so when you talk about Ethereum still serves an ecosystem. Monero, okay, is Monero a safe haven? That's a good question. Personally, I invested in Monero quite some time ago. I don't have any now, but I did make money, but it has really had a very, very good run. Okay, so the same thing, yes, LTC is, yes, should be considered a safe haven. Should be, but maybe it's already been priced in because it went up from $60 to $67, and currently now it's trading as close to $90, right? And I remember this vividly, that it went up to $90 because that was the day that my second daughter was born. Now, when we talk about it, what did I say? Litecoin, I recommended it when it was between $25 to $30. Okay, that was back in July. I was laughed at for fucking almost 2 weeks because Litecoin didn't move. Then the boom came, it went up to $50. Everyone, of course, shut their mouth. Same thing like Quantum. When I made the call, it was quite painful because I was in ETC and I asked people to make the switch. Those who did were okay because there was a sharp spike that came. There was a sharp spike that came immediately after that recommendation to $19 for Quantum, and then there was a sharp sell down. ETC was doing slightly better, and now ETC suddenly is at $22. So yeah, you know, it's a painful call because I was heavily invested in ETC. You can, I mean, if you ever had the time, just go and rewind on my previous videos. I'm not lying. Anyone who has followed me ever since, even when I started my channel in May, June, I recommended ETC, same shit. And that was when ETC was below $7. Very vividly, it was below $7. That's right. That's right. There are people who know. Right. So it is a very big call to always switch and haha, like fuck you, bro. You like made the wrong call. People always like to find something to blame. I'm not here to discuss whether I made the right call at that point or not. The whole idea was that eventually I was right. That was the whole idea. Is Quantum a better investment and a better switch compared to ETC? Based on price, maybe not. But based on ecosystem, based on infrastructure, and based on what I know about Quantum, it is still a sure shot winner. And I'm going to stick to my guns. Because so far, honestly, the only thing that I've been greatly wrong was for the fact that unfortunately I can't get people in and out of the altcoins fast enough. So that becomes my fault. Now I'm gonna make it very, very clear right here, right now. I am an altcoin investor. I am not here to be a Bitcoin maximalist. I'm here to be part of the crypto ecosystem. I'm not here for you to like say for example, oh Ryan, you know, all that you have recommended is already down 50%. If you were in Bitcoin, okay, it is a very unique scenario. Bitcoin is the enabler for us to buy the altcoins. Now, those who are interested in staying only in Bitcoin, then you're not trading. You're just basically investing in one thing, which is Bitcoin. That's cool, guys. Go ahead, right? I started off with only Bitcoin. Same shit. But I realized when there was a whole universe and a whole infrastructure of altcoins, it gets you excited, right? It's like if any one of these companies is going to be the next Microsoft, it's going to be the next Facebook, it's going to be the next Google, and you don't want to invest in it because Bitcoin is doing so well overall. Okay, so why are you even investing in ICOs? Then don't invest in ICOs. Don't talk about ICOs. You shouldn't even be watching my channel. Because that doesn't even make sense anymore. Because you only want to invest in Bitcoin. Oh, Electronium, sorry, ETN, I am now still traveling, so I haven't had the time to really research on the various coins. I think there's Metaverse, there's Electronium, there is IOTA and all that. But honestly, I have not had the opportunity to really look into the very so Quantstamp, yes, you see, if you mention, I roughly will know. Dash, yeah, all these coins are doing pretty well, guys. You know, look, the whole altcoin market is just creating so much euphoria. I am now just making sure that, you know, I'm putting a little bit of perspective, guys. I'm putting a little bit of perspective because if the market pulls back, we're gonna experience a July and we're still gonna be up. Remember July, guys? Remember July? Where we lost 50% of the market cap. Okay? 50% of the market cap. And now you're having double. Okay, that means you're having, yeah, correct. You remember, right? You remember. A lot of people will remember. Those who were in my signals group since July, we were all having it hammered like big time. Dash, any thoughts? Sorry. Okay, Dash is a mixture of masternode, centralization, and decentralization. It's fine, man. It's just expensive. Okay, it's just expensive to have it right now for the functionalities that it has. I think there are better undervalued cryptocurrencies that just have more stuff going on with them. I'm not saying Dash isn't doing well. You know, they did very good marketing at the beginning, and Roger Ver is one of their. I think Roger Ver owns a few masternodes. It's doing very well, okay? But it's just that I didn't get in at that time. I chose between Dash and it was a choice between Dash and Ethereum. I chose Ethereum. Okay? I just chose Ethereum. That's just me. Okay? So yeah. So sorry, okay, Ryan, okay, can we just hodl long term our alts and survive Operation Dragon Slayer until the alts recover? Yeeha, I think you got a very, very good question. Okay, now I want to answer you as analytically as possible. So, if you decide to invest in, if you decide to hodl in your cryptocurrency, that means I hope that the cryptocurrency that you have chosen has a very strong team that is very dedicated, and also they are establishing relationships with other projects, or projects are very convinced to be building on top of them. Okay, so that is the criteria. Also, it must have perhaps enough liquidity to provide, or at least you can even store them on a ledger or something like that. Okay, if that is your altcoin, then it's okay. Okay, okay, let me see what else are the questions. Are you liquidating alts into BCH? Beginning of the video. Okay, no, I'm not liquidating alt. Donovan Baldocci. No, I'm not liquidating all of my altcoins. Okay, please listen up. I am not liquidating my altcoins. I love my altcoins. I am definitely going to take profit from my existing altcoins and buy some BCH. Okay, as I mentioned at the beginning of my video, I've already had a very good run in cryptocurrencies in general from my altcoins. I am using that as a hedge into BCH. Okay, and then if I make any profits from this potential Dragon Slayer shit and it makes money, I have more money to buy my favorite altcoins. I hope I'm very, very clear on that. And okay, and I have another choice. If this whole BCH play turns out, that means BTC will suffer, BCH will go up. I will use, and it depends on how cheap BTC is, I will use the profits from BCH to buy altcoins or buy back BTC. Okay? Is that clear? Quite simple to understand, right? I speak quite fluently. Okay, so that is the plan. Okay, that is the plan. I just want to make it clear, I'm not here to slam anything. I'm just here to just share my opinion and the strategy, and that's it. Okay, guys. So yeah. Okay. So now another question, just to put it out there, it will be okay. So how much will BTC be sold down to? That is a very big question. A big question mark, and it could be done on multiple exchanges. Usually it would, right? It will be done across multiple exchanges. The ones that are most liquid, has the most volume, okay? So that's the hint. At the same time, what will be the price points? What will be the support levels? That will be based on how much orders are flowing in at the moment, okay? So now, let's just put it this way. Even if the miners have a lot of Bitcoins to burn, let's say if the miners have a lot of Bitcoins to burn, there will come a point that it will be too much to push through the buy wall. Even if they wanted to sell, there'll be just too much, because there are people who are just crazy at wanting to get in Bitcoin at 5,000. There will be more people who are more crazy who are going to buy Bitcoin at 4,000. Then after that, you're going to have even more crazy people coming in at 3,000, 2,000, and 1,000. Okay? No matter what, how much money they have, they're not gonna slam through that much. Okay? So comes to a point where they will also have to pull back. Okay? So we don't even know, but I'm pretty certain that 9,300 US dollars per fucking Bitcoin is a nice time to take profit, even if I was a miner. Okay? Now, I'm only just very puzzled. Where's all this money coming from? Like, where is the money coming from in such a short span of time? Like, where? Okay? I think some people are saying that Tether is manipulated. There's too much Tether. There's Tether being printed, and you can actually just pour Tether into it. Then I'm just thinking, most of these exchanges need you to have the Tether before you can actually put in an order. So I hope it applies to everybody, and not like behind closed doors, hey, you have 3x leverage on your Tether because you're an institution. Now that's gonna be pretty fucked up. That is pretty fucked up if that were the case, because I know as much as I know, all my as a retail investor, every time that I can do a trade is because I have my coin on the exchange, or I have enough USD in my account to make a purchase. Okay? So that's that. But I know that there are certain exchanges that provide leverage. So, like for example, when I was on Poloniex, you could have a 2.5x leverage. So, I'm not sure from an institutional point of view and what kind of arrangements do the exchanges have with the closed in closed doors. Maybe there's some kind of arrangement. No one knows. Okay. So yeah. Wow, I'm getting some links to the profile, and you know it's kind of shit. Okay. Okay, guys. So wait, let me see. Let's hit a few more questions before we finish off the stream. Not to put my tinfoil hat on, but what stops big banks from printing more money and buying BTC even at this price? Alec Garcia, no one is stopping them. You can so-called print more money, and you could, and you know the US dollar now is literally suppressed, right? It's cheap now to put in more money into cryptocurrencies or stocks and whatnot, and yeah, they may be doing that. Okay. Okay, guys, so yeah, selling into cash will be equal to getting taxed. That is correct. Okay, so Ash, you are asking, Ryan, I had asked a while back if you could only have 5 coins, which would they be? Has that answer changed at all? Okay, so yeah, okay, so Tom T, that is one aspect where printed money goes into cryptocurrencies, but I don't entirely think that's also one truth as well. You're saying that all this money, we're talking about billions here flowing into crypto in a very short span of time. What did I eat for dinner? I had a hamburger and bacon and fries. Yep. And onion soup, which was quite salty. Shall we avoid Bitcoin Gold? Wow, Bitcoin Gold, that is BS, man. Okay, no. Bitcoin Gold is something that I am not interested in. It's only between Bitcoin Cash. We're talking about the largest influencers and the ones who have the most control. Ryan, what would you take profit from ETH? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I've had a very stellar run. I was invested in Ethereum ever since 300. Even lower than 300. I have quite a bit. Yeah, I can't do anything right now, but if I get the chance to when I reach home, which is a few days from now, I'll definitely do something about it. Yeah, you're right. I would. What do you think about cloud mining? Okay. Cloud mining is always plagued with scams, okay? Because they like to sell the concept of not needing to order a mining equipment. You let the so-called the miners, or at least that company, do everything for you. All you have to do is invest with it. Okay, so I am pretty sure that there are credible ones, but those are few. Most of the time, it's just a script, and they're not doing any mining whatsoever. It's just a matter of time before it will just pop, right? Thanks, Crypto Anat. I try very hard. Ryan, should I buy more Neo at this price, around $38 to $40? Okay, if you are having profits already in certain altcoins, or you're very new to the space, so far Neo, I think having it at sub 35 would be so much better, but I'm not sure whether we will see sub 35. But you know what? Try the queue at sub 35. You know, I just want to, you know, okay, you may get it. Okay, like me, I'm not too price sensitive because I always see things in matter of months to even years. So if I was to collect, okay, like for Neo, I went in at $30, $35. I even have $40 also. But my Neo is like, I think my recent allocation, I think it's about 15% of my overall portfolio. Okay. Okay, wait, let me see. So that answers that. Ryan, is it wrong to that I don't want to trade and take profit? Can I just hold? I don't have time to catch the market. Tim, if you are looking at investing in this space for a long time, then I hope that prior to you making that investment decision in that particular crypto or cryptos, you already did your homework and you were convinced enough that even if you didn't have to look at your portfolio for the next 2 weeks, it'll still be okay. You have to be in that scenario. If you're okay, then that's fine. You don't think this whole sick pump is due to the fact that people are gathering around the world, family dinners to put this whole train in motion? B, I would love to believe that, but it's just too much money for the mass market to do it collectively. It's not like that. Yes, I can safely say that there is a lot of media coverage that is now on Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space and the cryptocurrency scene. But when you talk about the masses collectively investing in Bitcoin to create billions of dollars in a short span of time, I'm sorry, that doesn't come from retail. It really doesn't. Let's just say that I'm having conversations with people in Switzerland who are very versed and they are very affluent, well-to-do, and some of them don't even know what Bitcoin is, or they've heard of it but have yet to even start a wallet. Okay? So let's just get things in perspective. Ryan, what can you say about OMG? OMG is a solid project. OMG will be part of the Ethereum ecosystem, just like Kyber. However, their mainnet will be out only in Q2. So for now, if BTC has a strong correction, they will most likely take a hit. I am not very sure how will they fare if they have a correction. I'm very curious myself. I'm very curious to see how Quantum fares. I'm very curious to see whether Neo will do well. I'm very curious to see how Litecoin fares. You know, every correction, I'm very curious, guys. I'm always just observing. Really, I wouldn't know, guys. It's only this year that we have such a stellar run in the whole cryptocurrency market with so much volume. How about Spectre ICO? Spectre ICO is definitely something fun. The CEO is someone who is obviously very intelligent and familiar with trading, you know, being that he was from the private banks. But like I said, an ICO is still an ICO. Timing wise, if there is going to be a strong correction, every altcoin is going to get hit. It's just to what extent. Sparkies. Ryan, what is your opinion on the Komodo platform? Now, the Komodo platform, being that I interviewed Santender Gariwal, CA, you know, they are very brilliant people in this space, guys. You know, if it's one thing that I'm happy, whatever happens to my channel or my business and whatnot, I'm very happy that I met these people and I have that opportunity, and my team has that opportunity to interview the intellect that is in this space. Because, guys, I'm from a financial background. I'm not a coder, I'm not a developer, but for the fact that every time that I speak to these people, these developers, you know, it gives me new insight and perspective. And when I spoke to Komodo platform, I can see that they are very determined to succeed. Okay, theirs is more of asset chain, which is very unique. So I'm trying to distinguish the difference between, like, for example, building on Ethereum, being that Ethereum is proof of work, theirs is delayed proof of work. Okay, and also they can build their projects around asset chain. So it's like, for example, if something happens to the parent chain, which is Komodo, the asset chain will not be affected. So that's quite interesting. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they already have a very strong community. If you go and look at their Twitter, I think it's 22,000 to 25,000 people, and a lot of people follow them. So that means they already built a very solid community. So they are definitely one of those contenders that are here to stay. And by the way, I did invest in Komodo when I did the interview. After I interviewed them, I bought in at $2, and now it's currently, I think, at $2.45 or $2.60 or something like that. I'm pretty happy, guys. I mean, I was convinced enough that I bought. Okay, so Ryan, when is in your opinion the best time for a new trader to jump into the crypto market? Wow, this is a bloody... Okay, this is a harder question than you think, okay? It is always challenging to be someone new in this space because you're having movement and momentum like no other market. Okay? You being a trader, a newbie, you need to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum first. Both have gone up significantly. So the next question is, if you buy into just these two cryptocurrencies, are they going to have a correction and have people take profit? And it's the same scenario when people was asking the same question when Bitcoin was 3,000 and when Bitcoin and Ethereum was at 400, and it corrected, went back down to below 300 for a very long time. People were stuck in Ethereum. I'm sure there are some people who were in that situation until only recently that they profited. They can go and share that story. So my suggestion to you, Samuel, is to see what happens at 10,000 and then decide. And I hope that, Samuel, you can be a little bit more patient in this market, because as much as I would say that the millennium are investing in this space, I hope that there can be a little bit of maturity when it comes to investing in this space as well. Because if you start throwing money in the dark, or throwing darts in the dark with your cryptocurrencies, you're going to lose a lot of money instead of making money. Okay? Tibor, our group now is currently, our premium group is now only based on referral. Okay, because I think we want to make sure that we have investors and not speculators into the space. We are here to look at a broad-based portfolio and not deliver just one-off signals. Okay, we do give signals, but those are very, very rare, unlike other signals groups. Okay, and by the way, I'm not pushing you away for no reason. It's just that, like I said, we are now a closed group, only referral based. Thoughts on XRP and XLM? Ripple and Lumens. Now, Ripple, I understand that they have currently very strong enterprise backing. Okay, like for example, recently American Express just announced that they will be utilizing Ripple. That really caught me off guard. So I did recommend Ripple. I still remember in the month of July, August, I said that September the banks will come back in full force. That comment actually got me quite screwed, because there were people who went very heavy into Ripple because Ripple, based on the price point, was very cheap. Now, that is also one reason why I stopped having people join the Signals group or the premium group. Because people come in here with the mentality that they want to get rich in a matter of weeks or make back the $100 per month within a matter of days, within the first trade. And a lot of these groups are clearly not interested in looking in this space long term. They want to flip, and they want to flip fast. So I decided I don't really make money from the premium groups. We are in consultation, we are in building businesses and networks. We trade on our own. We have institutions that are interested in working with us on ICOs. We do sponsored videos. So I told myself, let's not always take money from the public. Let's look at building a very strong community with the existing premium chat. Those who have been staying, who know what I'm talking about, they know how dedicated we are as a team. They are not here to, they are one of the most appreciative group. And I'm very, very happy to have them. Really, right now, we have a very strong group. And I want to keep it that way. What's up, Scavenger? hey Ryan, how many different coins do you have in your portfolio? Does it make sense to, for example, to have 100 different coins for the sake of diversification? You have 100 different coins. Okay, I have no comment, and I don't want to impose anything. If you want, and if you can follow 100 coins, then go ahead. Obviously, you sound like you're playing roulette, okay, and you're not investing, you're just playing roulette. Okay, so if you like to play roulette, then you can go and invest in, how about 200 coins instead of 100. Okay, but I'm not a roulette player. I invest in less than, currently now my total number of coins is about 8, and that's it. Okay guys, so if Operation Dragon Slayer happens, will it hurt mass adoption of blockchain? No, it won't. Yeehaw, blockchain is the future. It will not hurt blockchain at all. Okay, it will give a lot of coverage to the space. Obviously bad in a way, because it will show that how manipulative the cryptocurrencies are. There are still hedge funds who don't touch Bitcoin because they know that they cannot trust, or they have no control over it. So even if they were to have Bitcoin as part of a family office portfolio, they're going to put 5 to 10% just to create a significant alpha. Alec Garcia, if you really have a proposal, right, feel free to email us at ryan@cryptogrinders.com. Show us your white paper and what are your existing investments in the space before we look at it. Because personally, I'm not too interested in mining in mining in general. Okay, because the movement will be towards staking, proof of stake, not mining. Okay, so will there be a lot of trading during the Xmas period? You know what? I would not know, because this is the first Xmas period that has so much heavy volume. We'll have to wait and see. Alright guys, so let's just about to close off the stream. And thank you so much, guys. It's been an hour. I think it's been a fun 1 hour. And I'm happy to be able to clarify and answer all your questions. Like I said, guys, happy Sunday. You know, and if you're new to the space, just always stay hungry for information, and also build a network, build a connection, join the Telegram chat. And of course, if you're interested in portfolio advisory, or looking into advertising your ICO, you'd like to come on the show, email us, guys. Okay, thanks so much for watching.